Now we're looking at yesterday's gust front that moved through my location here. This is the leading edge of the roiling lower stratocumulus clouds in the cloud shield. And you might notice here almost a sort of blue-green sky as there was some hail mixed in with this particular thunderstorm cell. Nothing that fell, but we did get some heavy rain and some close lightning strikes. Okay, looking at the dew point temperatures here, we get to humid conditions, and looks like thunderstorm prospects will be fairly limited today. I'm thinking more toward eastern Vermont and southern sections, but we could pop an isolated storm during the period from either late this morning through about maybe 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now we start to see dew point temperatures fall as some drier air begins to entrain in the region. That happens by around 2 o'clock or so. So dew point temperatures will make a drastic fall. This is also showing up very nicely with the precipitable water. And this illustrates the point where the drier air is beginning to entrain. Notice the St. Lawrence River Valley, a little bit of a lag effect there. And that's where there could be some thunderstorms actually in the Montreal area, sort of heading north of the Canadian border. And then also a sort of a secondary burst. You see this slightly more moist condition here being picked up by the model. I'm thinking here in southern Vermont, especially Windham County, Windsor County, maybe Bennington County. This area here up into parts of New Hampshire could see some thunderstorm activity. And you see how things dry out as we get into, well into the evening here at this point in time. Simulated radar kind of does show just a round of showers. There's several different small little outflow boundaries that have really yet to move on through. There's those thunderstorms in the south and east of Montreal, sort of skirting the northern border area. And then it's this particular area that I have the most concern for any kind of major thunderstorm activity. I say major, nothing will be major. However, we have higher wind fields aloft, and one or two could tap into that and produce some gusty winds, potentially near thresholds. And so we'll be watching that for southern Vermont. This is valid at around 4 o'clock, but I still think that a lot of the conditions are going to be drying out and becoming more stable. And we've managed to get some much needed rainfall. Some areas 1.51 inches, for example, up around Johnson. That is the Vermont Electric Company co-op. And some decent rainfall. My location about 9,800 of an inch of rainfall and so forth. Montpelier EF Airport picking up 1.47 inches. The real heavy air zone that really got some decent rainfall was really from the eastern High Peaks region of the Adirondacks, and the thunderstorm cells that moved through here over the last really couple of days have added some decent amounts. But this is 24-hour rainfall, 2.09 at French Settlement. That's always a big winner under these kind of circumstances in terms of rainfall. And then a little bit to the north of that, we're seeing a 1.57 inches and so forth. Southern Vermont did not fare quite as nicely. Taking a look at that, let this fill in here for a second. You can see really across Bennington and into parts of Windham County, kind of scanty in terms of rainfall. Rutland County did pretty well though, 1.04 inches in Rutland at the Rutland State Airport, or actually that's in town in Rutland, and 0.97 at up the road around Proctor. We have 1.51 inches a little bit west of White River Junction, West Lebanon. So some areas hit and miss. Other areas did not receive a whole lot in the way of precipitation down to the south across Bennington and Windham counties. We need that rainfall to continue, but we're going to see drier weather begin to move in. We have one more shot of precipitation, just some really light rain shower activity, mostly confined to central and northern Vermont. That's going to take place and redevelop during the overnight period tonight and last into the first half of tomorrow. And then once again we dry out and go actually partly to mostly sunny, and that'll set the stage for some frost in some parts of the Northeast Kingdom. But just a threat. And it does look like we have a beautiful day shaping up. Great project weather for basically Thursday and Friday. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.